way just a little bit. Hey, y'all. Can anyone hear me? Let me go into the live. Yes, I have sound. Oh, well, I need to turn my sound off here. Hey, everyone. I'm feeling good now. I was like, please don't let me fail. I want to be great tonight. Welcome, everyone. Trap Bistro, what's up? Adrian, now how do I make moderators, y'all? I'm new, and I'm just going to ask a bunch of questions. I don't have a clue. Yes, hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sydney. Y'all don't pay Sydney any attention. That's my sister. She's going to say sweet things to me anyway. Click on the person's name. Oh. So, did I make it happen? Is it a proper etiquette to ask someone if they want to be a moderator, or do I just do it? Sure. Moderator. All right, welcome. I just thought we'd have a little bit of ambiance. Got the fire going, everyone. I have a window open because, let's be real, I can't do all that heat. That much better with sound. Great. Welcome, 999 Things to Cook. Welcome to my first live. We can just talk about any and everything tonight. We're by the fire, got some ambiance. I got me a little sippy sip. And I just wanted to get on here because I haven't had a video in a couple of weeks. But there's some reasons behind that. I got a new stove coming next week. Yes, I could bake and do some other things, but I've been in a little bit of a funk. So I decided I just wanted to come and chat with my people tonight. Hey, Eating with Kate Cotton. I'm so happy to see all my folks in here. Miss Hobbs, hello, darling. Susie Q. Oh my goodness. We trying to get live and lit tonight. So I am welcoming any and all questions for anyone to get to know me. I am opening the floor if you have any questions for me. Or maybe I should start with just a little bit. If anybody wanted to know, I am in New England. So right about now it is 10:45 at night. So it's late. Thank you so much, Adrienne. Am I missing anyone? I might look down every now and then because I want to make sure I don't miss anything in the chat. I'm in Rhode Island, Miss Hobbs. 999 things to cook. What you sipping on? Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate y'all reminding everyone to hit that thumbs up for me. Just beer tonight. All right. Hopefully it's a good one. Oh, was I frozen? Well, hopefully you defrosted me. Life with Susie Q. I probably shouldn't have my phone up. That's probably very poor live etiquette. How was everyone's day? Did anyone have anything exciting or interesting happen today that you want to share with the group? Ray Mack, welcome. Hello, how are you, my sister? I love your channel. Well, thank you. I've been loving your channel for many, many years on my private account. I'll never tell y'all what the name of my personal account is, but welcome. Thank you so much, Ray Mack. This is my first live, so please, y'all, don't expect much from me or expect the most. If I fail, I fail. We love your sound or no sound. I appreciate that because I sure was mute for a while there and I was trying to do signals, but I'm not good at all that. But I just figured at least you have a nice fire going. You got some ambiance. Hopefully it's a little ASMR, a little zen, a little chill, a little something. Whoa. Okay, the live is really getting lit, y'all. There's a whole lot of folks going on. I absolutely love your seafood dish. You're doing great. I appreciate that. I'm trying. I want to be great on here. Does anyone have any advice for a new 3-month-old YouTuber such as myself? I am really trying to navigate and balance what YouTube is for me. I think I jumped all in really quick, and then nerves kick in, and then you're always kind of overthinking yourself. At least I know that's what I do. I overthink and over critique myself. My husband always says I'm my worst critic, but I don't know. Anybody have any advice for, especially you, Ray Mac? You've been in the game for a long time. I'm sure you have some nuggets you could throw out here at us. It's a lot of us in here that could learn a few things. Take your time, go at your own pace. I appreciate that. That's very good advice. My own pace, that's so important to me because if I try to keep up with what everyone else is doing, I will lose myself. And I think that has been part of the pressure for me, trying to figure out what my pace is. What else we got? Just do you and stay original. I appreciate that. And I don't know how else to be but me. I have to do me and just do what I do. So I appreciate that. And have fun. I was nervous that you were becoming more of a supporter than a creator, but now I hear more content coming. I appreciate that, Adrian, because I kind of was feeling like that myself. I spending all my days trying to keep up and try to support everyone, and but actually I had it. My stove gave out. My biggest eye on my stove started acting up, so I have another one on order. But so I was kind of in a funk, like, if I can't cook what I want to cook, I could bake and whip some things up. And so, yeah, I may have to just get on the ball and do that anyway and get out of my funk. But, I like to do things my way. And when I want to use my stove, I want to use my stove. I love your apron. Thank you. I appreciate that, Janelle. Well, hello, Deanna. How you doing, sugar? Deanna styled me tonight, y'all. I called her with an emergency. I was like, I don't know what to do with this head of mine. So she helped the sister out. I appreciate that. I had a custom stylist. Stay away from negative vibes. That is so true. Who has time for that? Y'all, I'm gonna have to look on here. This thing is going by fast. Hey, Marlon. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Miss Sugar, how you doing, Mookie Bong? She's back with another Mookie Bong. And then Mr. Wig. I love her. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. This is my no makeup, but still makeup look. Y'all don't want to see, what I'm really working with. So, please, I am opening the floor for everyone to get to know me a little bit more. I am a little bit more than just dazzling in the kitchen. I just want y'all to know I do plan to do more versatility on my channel. I love to cook, but I also love to eat. I'm a foodie. I like restaurants. I like visiting places. I may do a mukbang here and there as soon as I get those jitters out of me. Because let's be real, I love mukbang, but it's weird, y'all. So I have to get used to the idea of people seeing me, in that light. So let me answer some of these questions. So that's not Nisha. No, Nisha, I put her to bed. Deanna, brought me a showstopper. So Nisha, she's taking a nap right now. The fireplace looks nice. Thank you, Marlon. I just thought, have something going on besides my mouth. It would be, a little something to look at just in case I get a little weird on here. I needed to have something to distract. Now I'm letting out all my secrets. Okay, y'all got me. This is a distraction. Just for the hi in Q's world. I'm doing great. Thank you. Am I missing any questions? This is the place to be. I appreciate that. Favorite chef and favorite dish. Y'all, my sister, she really, really she's just doing a lot right now. But yes, I probably am her favorite chef. How old are your girls? So I have, my oldest is 20. And she's in college. She's in her second year. And then I have a 9-year-old. She's in third grade. And I had to wait for her to go to bed because homegirl just want to be on in this camera. She is trying and dying to get into my videos, but y'all, she's a lot. So we're gonna just give it some time before she gets to debut and show her skills, because she can do a little something in the kitchen too at 9 years old. I'm a natural. Thank you, Sydney. Hey, Jerry. Let's see. Nice ambiance. Who inspired me to cook? All right, y'all. I'm going to be real brutally honest because my mama's in here. she may not like what I have to say, but I'm going to be truthful. So I have a lot of cooks in my family. My mom was not much of a cook. She'd rather shop. It's just her thing. So when I was younger, it just kind of stirred up in me. My oldest memory is like, I did my first Thanksgiving at 11 years old. And I just remember when at my grandparents' house, overnight, we cooked for a couple days. And, everybody's just kind of hanging, and we had a big family. So it just took a lot of time to be cooking. So we cooked through the night for Thanksgiving and holidays. And I just remember at 11 o'clock, it was 11 o'clock at night. What am I saying? It was 11 o'clock. It was about midnight. I was 11 years old, and I knew we were having company the next day. And my parents were sleeping, and I'm like, this is strange. Like, people are supposed to be up. We're supposed to be cooking all night like we used to do at grandma's house. So I got up. I took that turkey out of that bag and I started seasoning everything. And I mean, I just literally that night I cooked the entire Thanksgiving. So it was just who I am. And that was the night it got birthed. All right. I take a long time to tell a story. So let's see. You should have guests on your show. That's always a possibility. I wouldn't mind doing that. Right now, because I'm so new, I'm just trying to get everybody acclimated to me. And, I don't want to create a lot of confusion. And who knows, I'll probably have some guests on the channel. I know my daughter is definitely trying to get on there. And I had a couple of family members, but, you can't have all your family members. Especially the mother ones. Everybody got them. Miss Hobbs, your kids always trying to be in your lives too. I know. You can't have nothing. You can't have, your kids be trying to take everything. You can't have nothing. We need to see little dazzling. Oh yeah, she's a little dazzling, all right. Miss Sugar, now girl. I don't look like I'm in my 20s, but I appreciate you lying to me so good. You so sweet, girl. You always gonna be my bestie. Hi, Kamira, Jules, or Kamira. Thanksgiving 11. Yes, that was me. 20, what? You look 25. Y'all being real super sweet to me tonight. I appreciate that. So I have to say that I gave birth to one and she's 9. But through marriage, I have a 20-year-old. So if there it is. But I mean, I'm still old enough to be her mama. I still tell her what to do. She don't, she grown, but she ain't that grown. So yes, I came into her life when she was 8. So and we are like this. That's my baby. My baby. That'd be great to have guests. Yes, maybe. We like to hear a story, so continue to tell. uh, Jonelle said, I need to learn to cook, how to cook some things. Well, I have a few videos you can refer to, but you probably ain't going to come cook. You're probably going to continue to come to my house to eat. Who would I cook dinner for, dead or alive? What? Are we doing that? That's awfully more. Oh, or alive. Or alive. Who would I cook dinner for? I mean, I don't mind. I like feeding people, so I don't have a special Well, let me think about that one. Hold up. Who would I cook dinner for, dead or alive? Oh, y'all. I would love to cook for Mimi, Mariah Carey. I love Mariah Carey. She's fabulous. So definitely, I'd love to have a fabulous dinner with Mariah Carey. Beautiful mom. Thank you, honey. How old am I if I don't, how old am I? Miss Sugar, you just go right to it. I didn't do that to you in your life. I ain't ask you all that there. I ain't gonna tell y'all how old I am. I was born in 83, though. I'll let you do the math. Some of you might get it, some of you might not. Let's not get on that conversation again. Last night was crazy. What was last night? Am I missing something? Where was I? Am I missing anyone? Did anyone new come in that I didn't speak to? I have to work early in the morning. We'll keep you running. I appreciate you, Marlon. Marlon wakes me up with the most beautiful music every morning, well, not every morning, but when he's on. And y'all, that just does so much for my spirit. It's beautiful. Miss Hobbs said, "You can cook for me. I'll be happy to take a back seat for your food." Miss Hobbs, we should have a trade-off day because, honey, I'll show up, kick my feet up, and enjoy some of that goodness that you be throwing together, honey. Well, Buddy, my favorite puppy. Hi, Buddy. Oh my gosh, Buddy talking Bichon. I love Buddy. Buddy needs like some medication to just kind of calm him down because Buddy be just going in, and he talked to his mama any kind of way. Buddy, you got to do better. You got to be greater than that. What's the good question? What did I miss? I saw about who I would cook for, dead or alive. What about y'all? Who would y'all cook for? Well, who would y'all cook for, dead or alive? I don't mind people asking me. You're around my age. Gotta embrace around your age. But you ain't telling your business, Miss Sugar. Where the collard greens? Where the collard greens? Y'all want me to make greens? I have to be honest with y'all. I love soul food. I'm a sister. I mean, let's be real. I love some, fried chicken, mac and cheese, collard greens, cornbread, and all the above. I love barbecue. That's honestly my passion. So as soon as the weather gets nice, y'all gonna see me out there on that grill. Because I dazzle in the kitchen, but I dazzles, honey, on that barbecue. And I like charcoal. I like to taste the smoke. But the collard greens. So yes, I do enjoy soul food, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I go a lot of time in between cooking soul food in my house. I'm one of those people, I just like variety. I like all different cultures of foods. I'm just not in a box. And when I used to cater years ago, people always requested soul food. And I cooked it so much to where it's like, I'd rather just cook something else. Let me do a stir fry or, kimchi soup. Just I like other things. But soul food, of course, that's home. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Yes, Buddy is off the chain. Do you do desserts? I do Life with Susie Q. I do desserts. I'm a more salty person than sweet. I'm a sweet person, but I'm just one of those people. When I'm hungry, I like something salty, and I know a lot of people, they like their sweeties. Y'all want to know a fun fact? Because I just said sweeties. When I was a child, my dad was in the Air Force, so we moved to England. I was born in Boston. Put that out there. We moved to England when I was 5. And when I came back to the States a couple years later, I had a British accent. So at any time I can go into British accent and you would totally think that I'm from London. So when I did come back to the States, my cousins, my family, they just thought I was basically some sort of quick fool show. They listen to my cousin talk. She's just, they would just make a joke of me. So every now and then I do go back into a British accent just for the fun of it, but I definitely had a British accent as a child. And so when I was born in Boston, moved to England, then I moved to the South, grew up most of my life in Tampa, Florida. So I'm a city girl with a Southern heart. Now I'm back in New England because this is home, sweet home for me. You know what I'm saying? All right. What else I got here? You should market your rub. Now, how do you know I got a rub? You must know me personally, Janelle. Let me stop calling my mama Janelle for she get me. Hey, Right Films. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jill's Comfort Zone. Oh, we have some more company. Well, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, we are in my living room and by the fire. I put the fireplace here as a distraction in case I bomb this first live of mine. At least we got fire if I'm terrible at this. Yes, your Instagram is a great depiction of that. I do have that barbecue on my Instagram. You're right. Anyone love the accent on point? Why, thank you, darling. Oh, you have lots of family in England, Susie Q? That's awesome. I do not really remember much of my time there. So a few things here and there because I was so young, but I'd love to go back. I haven't been back as an adult. Well, what's that all about, Ray? Oh, that is so funny. Bring my accent to the next video, Adrian. That would be a trip. Perhaps I would have a British accent in my next video. Maybe I'll make bangers and mash or what like some porridge or things like that. I don't know about that. That's a bit much. Oh, what goes on in the live stays in the live. I don't know about that, y'all. What age were you when you came back? So I believe I was 7 when I came back. So I wasn't there very long, but because that's where I started school, I think that naturally I just became a chameleon and I gravitated to that. So here I was coming home to my family, fully American, and I come home from school, Mom, I'm not ready for tea yet. So the only person in the house with a British accent. So I bet my mom thought I was crazy. Any other questions? Oh, you're from Florida too. Where are you at, Miss Hobbs? I grew up in Tampa. Did you love living in England at the time? I didn't because I moved away from all my family. It was, I was a kid and, it was totally different for me. I was used to being surrounded by so much family, which is why I always had a dream to come back here to New England. So I married and somehow I convinced that man to move me up here. I used to always spend my summers and Christmases here in between Boston and Rhode Island. It's only like 45-minute drive, so it's kind of the same thing, like the DMV. Everything is close together. But I spent my summers and Christmases here. So now that I live back here, it's like I live on vacation. I love New England. That would be dope. Were you in Lakenheath? We were at Mildenhall Air Force Base in England. And bring the accent. I'll be excited for the English accent the next video. All right, Adrian. And I sure do. I get excited when you speak patois. I can't lie. I love a good patois. I love listening to it because I feel like for me, I'm always trying to it's like name that phrase. Like I'm trying to make out what a person's saying when they're speaking patois. Actually went to Jamaica last year for my birthday. My husband took me in July, and Jamaica was everything. We went to the hummingbird sanctuary. I mean, we fed hummingbirds. Like that's to me something that you only do in like fantasy. Like feeding hummingbirds, they just came up to me. That was like amazing, like some Tinkerbell stuff. Like I have to go back to Jamaica. Jamaica. Yes. You live in paradise, Adrian. Jeez. We got like 30, 25 degrees out here. Thanks, Relte. Yay, it's my first live. They kept asking me to go to the pub. All right. Oh, yes, they love a cup of tea. They do. Okay, lived in Tallahassee for 25 years. Now you're in South Carolina, Miss Hobbs. Wow. My grandparents were in South Carolina. They had farm and all that there. Thank you. Most people don't understand the patois, so keep it limited in the video. So you keep it limited. I have a cousin who I call him my Jamaican cousin. His mom's Jamaican, but he was born in Jamaica, and he totally lives his Jamaican culture. So, I call him my Jamaican cousin. So I'm always like, speak patois, and he won't do it on command, but you catch him on a phone call and be like eavesdropping, he'll do it or whatever. Or sometimes he'll play and talk patois to me on text message to see if I can figure out what he's saying. Oh, creative. You spent a lot of time in Lakenheath and Mildenhall. What's that all about? You have military in your family, hon? Were you military? Let me find out. Your sister lives in Bury St. Edmunds. I'm not familiar with that. Feeding hummingbirds. Yes, Miss Sugar. Feeding the hummingbird. Like literally, that was everything summed up in the beauty of Jamaica for me. I mean, feeding the hummingbirds, I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was going to happen, but they just come up to you and actually, you know what's funny? We have hummingbirds here in Rhode Island, and so I do get some. I'll get to share my garden and things like that. I'm very big on flower beds and gardens, and I'm trying to grow some stuff, y'all. I done messed around and we got a house with like 7 garden beds out there, and I thought I was gonna be able to grow some vegetables. Honey, last season was I didn't do so well. Let's just put it that way. I didn't do so well. So this year I'm gonna regroup and try to go for it again. But yes, we get hummingbirds in my garden. So I wanted to try to do it where I can kind of create my own little hummingbird sanctuary somewhere, maybe in the corner somewhere, hopefully, because we do have one that visits quite regularly. But I want to create a setup where they come all the time. So we'll hope. And I get a lot of butterflies too. I love Rhode Island. Yes, Jamaica is lit. That's awesome for you to live there and feel that about, you know what? Yes, Jamaica is lit. You are so right, Adrian. What's my favorite ethnic food to cook? the word ethnic. So you mean like ethnic, like my ethnicity, or are you mean like what culture of food? Can you elaborate a little bit? Oh, I have to run now. Oh, thanks, Miss Hobbs. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate that, honey. Other ethnicities. So I think I said this before on someone else's live, but I tend to cook a lot of Korean food on any given day. Korean food is what I cook. My dad being in the Air Force, we had Asian friends, Korean, Filipino. So that's the food I grew up on. I know that now with YouTube, everybody has been put on to Korean food, but y'all, I'm an OG when it comes to Korean food. My family, they be trying it. They call me Black Korean all the time. But honestly, I cook. I can make kimchi stew any given day, budae kaibi, bulgogi, all of the above. There's never a day where there's not a kimchi in my refrigerator. I have the fresh and the extra fermented, the sour kind for cooking. I cook Korean food all the time. Air Force. Who was in the Air Force creative? You? Thank you for your service. And if it wasn't you, thank you for your other family member's service. My favorite show at the moment. My favorite show. So I don't do a whole lot of TV, but I do. So it's hard to answer that. I watch probably 3 shows or 4 shows. These are just the 4 shows I watch. I don't know if any of them is the favorite. I watch Swamp People. I love to see gator hunting. Growing up in Florida, living in Florida for so long, them alligators, they just be trying to take over. So I love watching Swamp People. Okay? That's my show. I remember from the first season. Yes. So maybe that is my favorite show since I'm so passionate about it. I also like 90 Day Fiance. And all the little ones attached to that, Happily Ever After, The Other Way, and all that good stuff. So I watch 90 Day Fiance. I'm totally intrigued and fascinated by that. And then here lately, I've been put on to Married at First Sight. I like, a good love story. There's a little bit of scandal and drama in there, but that's what I watch. I don't like ratchet TV, y'all. I can't. Ratchet TV is not for me. I'll leave the ratchet TV for those who like to see heels flying and weaves getting snatched off. That ain't for me. My mom and my sister love ratchet TV though. They all into it. Miss Sugar said, I love that idea. I don't know what idea she's talking about. I missed something. Oh, about the gardening. Maybe that's what you were talking about. Well, cuisine of food is probably, what they meant. Thank you for clarifying that, Miss Jill's Comfort Zone. Not a Black Korean. I mean, I'm not, but y'all, Korean food is slamming. Have y'all had their fried chicken? I know y'all had their fried chicken. What am I talking about? All these mukbangers up in here. I don't know how the mukbangers just, became my besties, but I do love y'all, especially Mookie Bong with her messy wig. Why is that LOL Swamp People? Yes, Relte, I did see that you served, and I thank you for your service. My husband is also a veteran himself. We deep in Air Force streets, y'all. Did you see Love is Blind on Netflix? I don't get, I stay loyal to the few shows I watch unless someone tells me like I have to watch something, like you have to watch it. Like it took me forever to even watch Married at First Sight. So now I'm on Hulu trying to catch up on all the old seasons while I'm watching this new season. But no, I haven't seen that. Maybe I should check it out. Eating with Kay. Miss Sugar said, I don't do the ratchet either, honey. No, ma'am. Jill's Comfort Zone, no ratchet. Oh, yeah, the hummingbird idea. Yes, we're going to try. I'm going to try to create a little space for my hummingbird. Well, I'm about to do Ratchet TV videos. Wait, Kate Cotton said, well, I'm about to do Ratchet TV videos. I need some views. Girl, do what you do. I will watch. I'll watch your Ratchet. Your Ratchet might be different from them other Ratchet. I can't do everybody's Ratchet. That's good. Oh, y'all had some good questions. I wonder if there's any that I missed. Probably not. I'm so glad y'all joined me tonight because honestly, this took me all week to work up the nerve to do this, and it's not even that serious. I chat with a lot of you all the time in the comment section or in videos or some on Instagram. So it's really not that serious. It's just we just chatting one-on-one. This is great. I don't think I'll hesitate too much next time to do this. I appreciate that, Miss Sugar. I have a little bit of a cold too, so I was just like, I don't know. And then I tried already, and my mic wasn't working, and I'm like, great, this would be the night. Who is your favorite chef? Thank you for the questions. Keep those questions coming. I'm enjoying this. My favorite chef? That's a good one. Ooh. Yo, that's gonna take some thought because when I think about favorite chef, I'm thinking about like what type of food, because there's like my favorite Korean chefs and there's my favorite just chef, and then there's, you know what I'm saying? That's a hard one. Can I like plead the fifth? I'll just share some of my favorites. I love Sungkyung Longest. She's a Korean cook. And her cooking channel. I've been watching her since like 2009. I remember there were just 3 Korean cooks. When I was pregnant, I started craving Korean food. And I was tired of spending all that money at those Korean restaurants over by the Air Force Base. I was like, oh no, I need to learn how to cook this. So that's what I kind of started doing on YouTube, looking up Korean cooking videos years ago. And there were only 3: Aries Kitchen, Mangchi, and Sungkyung Longest. So I learned how to cook all my favorite stuff. And plus I was pregnant, so I needed to satisfy that. Okay. But I love Chef John from foodwishes.com on YouTube also. He's one of my faves. Other than that, I'm not really a Food Network-y type person. I like Marcus Samuelsson. But yeah, there's that. Oh, yes, Realty, I did. I popped in your live for a few yesterday. I don't remember if I said much or anything at all, but I did pop in. And you were sharing. You were telling some story. I think it was a story about somebody ratchet. I remember that. It was something. You were telling a story about something. Thank you so much, Life with Susie Q. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate the love. And thank you, Jill. All right, Creative. I appreciate you looking out for us. Just a thumbs up the live. Check homework. Yes. You checking your baby's homework? That's cute. Or are you a teacher? It's a good question. Eating with Kate Cotton. Oh, I know. I'm sure you'll make it fun. I know. I want to see Kate Cotton's her ratchet video. That's going to be interesting, darling. So I'll be tuned in for that one, honey. Does anyone else have any? Oh, your daughter's homework. Okay. So I wonder if we can play a game. Does that sound like any kind of fun? Okay, it depends on who just sitting and eating. A lot of people eat the same thing over and over again and still getting the views. Okay, Adrian, I saw that palm tree, honey. I saw that palm tree all the way from Jamaica. The shade. Yes, let's play a game. Am I getting boring, Creative? Can we get deets on your new girl? You gonna have to ask Deanna, honey, because yeah. Maybe I'll let you know in your DMs. I don't remember her name, but I'm enjoying her. Deanna has a whole video actually on my girlfriend here. She put me on. All right, let's play the game. Let's play the emoji game, honey. Honeys. Thank you for confirming that I'm not boring. I do appreciate that. Cause child. All right, who's gonna be the first to drop me an eggplant emoji? One sec. Oh, she said, give me one sec. Creator said 1 sec, but let me just go ahead and win this round real quick. I see one eggplant. Oh, how did me and my husband meet? Now we asking questions. Oh, thank you, Miss Sugar. I appreciate you stopping in, honey. Mookie Bong, thank you. I appreciate you showing up for my first, honey. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and answer a question, but Creative did get that eggplant. She wanted to know how my husband and I met. Well, I may as well tell y'all in this live because he likely will never do a husband tag. Well, yeah, he probably won't. My husband's an introvert. He is not trying. He likes to do all the behind the scenes stuff. He's very technical. He likes that techie. He likes to figure out how things work. So anyway, but he's not like a front and center. He ain't trying to get all. He leaves this up to me. But so we met. My husband, like I said, he was in the Air Force. I was living in Florida at the time, and his parents were ministers at my church. And one day his mother stopped me in the hallway and asked me if I had a boyfriend. And I thought that was quite odd, but I had actually just broken up with my boyfriend maybe 5 months before that. So anyway, I was single nonetheless. So she asked me if I had a boyfriend. I said no. She said, I want you to meet my son. And she said, he's here visiting right now. He's in the Air Force. He lives in Nebraska. And so I said, okay. I was thinking to myself, that don't sound like, I don't do long distance, and I don't want to really be married to military because I want to stay next to, or I don't want to meet a military person because I want to stay close to my family, and all that. So she just said, let me get your phone number. So I gave her my phone number. It didn't matter to me because if, we could have said spoke or whatever, and if I wasn't feeling that, I would have just ended it. But the first time he ever called me, we talked for like 5 hours, and it just happened every day after that. So, fun fact, my husband and I only met twice before our wedding day. We met after talking maybe a couple months on the phone. He flew me in to where he was stationed in Nebraska. And then he put me in a hotel because he's such a gentleman, close by his house. And then the second time we saw each other, he proposed. He came for my birthday and he proposed. And then the third time I saw him was 5 months later, and it was our wedding. So we met, got engaged, and married all in 9 months. We're 11 plus years now. So there's our story. Adrian said he wasn't trying to shade anybody. No, I know. Watching the same food choice that bores you. I know, and I like that you have a lot of variety. As a matter of fact, those chicken feet were quite interesting, honey. I don't know. You made me want to try some chicken feet. I can't lie. But you know what? I'm not one of those who discriminate. I'll try just about anything. I'm not big on organs, but I figure if I can eat pig feet, which I don't really make a habit of now, but I had, previously in years prior, I've eaten pig feet, pigtail, pig ear, all that good stuff. So I don't see really the big deal of trying a chicken foot. So I think you made them look quite dazzling, Adrian. I'm still seeing eggplants. I want to win. Are we playing a game still? I started talking. Let's see. I'll force him to do the husband tag. My sister's terrible, y'all. I try to switch up my food. That's true too. Eating with cake, you got a good variety of mukbangs on your channel. You were driving, honey. You be safe. Oh, mama knows best. Yes, I definitely have my mother-in-law to thank for that wonderful, handsome man that she raised, just so that I can enjoy him for the rest of my life. He's definitely my heart. Thank you, Jill's Comfort Zone. Those chicken feet were. I know they were. I could just tell. They. And then you said it's like spitting out sunflower seeds when you take the little bones out. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'm telling you, see, I'm one of those. I like to enjoy some oxtails, and I clean my oxtail bones. So I think chicken feet might be a breeze for me, honey. I love stories. Thanks, guys. Yes, Cake Hun. I like your variety, honey. Oh, I'm glad you like my story. So shall we get back to our emoji game? Perhaps. Let's I get another random question in between. Chicken feet, I rebuke it. Listen here. You ain't been hungry before. That's why you're rebuking chicken feet. You be hungry, you eat anybody's feet. Not anybody's feet. That's the best. Don't be rebuking food. You can't be rebuking food. All right, y'all. I'm gonna ask for another. Oh, I'm gonna try to make this one challenging. First one to give me a plate of, I don't know if those are meatballs or falafel. Y'all, a plate of those balls. It's meatballs. Okay, we won't use that because I don't even understand. Yes, Sydney got it. Creative. You gave me some gumbo, honey, or something. Those were not meatballs, darling. All right, Sydney got that one. All right. Let's get out of the food, y'all, because I'm trying to get spring to happen. Yeah, everybody, does the gumbo look like meatballs and falafel to y'all? Because I got a couple of plates of gumbo or some kind of stew with rice. Oh, y'all, I'm ready for spring. So can I get a beautiful bouquet? Who can give me a bouquet? Colorful bouquet. It's the only plate I get? Well, what what's your emojis? How you don't get anything on the plate? Oh my goodness, creative. Well, at least you gave me a beautiful bouquet. Eating with Cake Cotton. You didn't follow the rules, honey. You gave me a flower. Ask for a bouquet. But that's okay. I'll take your flowers, honey. Where's the bouquet? That's okay. Creative already got that one, darling. Oh, I got lots of flowers. That one actually makes me so happy. All right, y'all. Can I get a kangaroo? Can I get a kangaroo? Who knows about them kangaroos? I would make a song out of that. Uh-oh. Y'all know what a kangaroo is? Adrian. All these flowers looking alike. Adrian gave me that kangaroo. That's okay, Kay Cotton. I love all the flowers. Doesn't matter. Child, you don't have a kangaroo. Adrian found a kangaroo. Creole, I think your emojis are broken. They are not. They will not let you be great tonight, honey. Where are your emojis? She said you don't have a kangaroo. You need to do an update, my love. All right, that's not funny. I'm not gonna be picking on your emojis. I'm not out here to, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Is it? Y'all let me know about live etiquette. Is it rude to be sitting here looking on my phone? I'm supposed to be talking to you all, right? This is tacky. Oh my gosh. My live is tacky. Is it tacky? I'm like blatantly just looking on my phone. Maybe I need, okay. Anybody have any advice on how to, I was trying to follow the chat on here, but maybe I should just look at my screen. Cleo sending an angry emoji. That was not the one. Okay, because, I'm that girl. I'd love some chopsticks. Please drop me some chopsticks. You still don't see a kangaroo. You don't see kangaroo in the chat? Adrian had a K. He's the only one. Everybody else ignored me. Well, creative, you got those chopsticks, girl. I'm glad, honey. Kay, you was almost there. You were the very first second person, Kay. All right. Let me scroll here. Oh, let me see if I can find what I really want to find. I don't see. So I don't see a hummingbird emoji, but I do see a butterfly. Can I get a butterfly? Spread your wings and fly. I don't know why I'm singing. That was not what we're supposed to be doing on this live, honey. Okay. Sydney, you got that blue butterfly, darling. And Creative has a blue butterfly in her emojis. All right, y'all. Let's see who can find some diamonds, honey. Let's dazzle in this chat. I need a diamond. Give me a rock, whether it be a ring or just a rock. No, it's a monarch butterfly. How, you know what's funny? In my phone, it shows a blue butterfly, but in the live, it shows a monarch butterfly, orange one. That's very interesting. Thank you for that rock, Creative. Sydney, you were second. Maybe next time. Whoop, whoop. I'm sorry, honey. That's okay, y'all. It's my sister. I can be a little bit different with her. And can I get everybody to give me some champagne bottles for my first live? Cheers. I'm hoping it was a success. Can I get a bottle? Yes. Adrienne. Thank you for the bubbly, honey. All right. Now, because I was just talking about Jamaica, can I get that that fruity cocktail down there? I don't even know what you call that. Like a Bahama Mama or something good like that. Thank you, Relte. I appreciate you hanging in there with me, honey. Yes, that was exactly the drink I was referring to, Sydney. Thank you for that emoji. All right, y'all. What about some new headphones? Can I get those headphones? Wow, the emojis look different on the computer than they do my phone. That's very interesting. Uh-oh, nobody can find the headphones. Ah, Creative. Yes. You got that, darling. Am I supposed to be keeping score? I think Creative's it's between Creatives, Sydney, Adrian, or K Cotton. One of y'all are winning. Because I'm not keeping score. I'm a terrible person. No, that's a stethoscope, first of all. Not headphones. Who? That's a stethoscope. All right. Is there any yes, Creative. We know you're winning. You're winning, honey. You're always winning. So I want to change the game. I'm already getting bored with this. Anybody have any ideas of any other live games? Because I don't really know all that. Or we can ask more questions, or we can talk about something. All right, this is when it's failing. Y'all just make sure you enjoy the ambiance because, this is supposed to be a distraction when I have that dead space. Creative, you won! Yes! Everybody throw her some confetti for winning the game. I'll pay you later, child. Oh, see, I don't use emojis that often. I talk to people. I was born in the in the 70s. I hear you, honey. I gotta admit, I'm the emoji queen. It's hard for me when I'm in the live chats and I got a 2 emoji minimum. Y'all, that ain't easy. I'm that person that talks in all emojis. Yep. British words. Oh, British words. Okay. So like, okay, British words. Is that a game, or do you want me to is that a game? Or are we just talking about British words? Okay, I guess if I give you the word, then you tell me it in American. Is that not American? Y'all, oh Lord. Lord, what am I saying? What's British words? Are you asking me British words? Because we know you know. You spent your time in there. Like a loo. Like a loo. Y'all, I was a kid. Isn't a loo a loo? Is that a bathroom? Ooh, the loo. Are you mad? What are we doing? Are you talking to me? No, I ain't mad about nothing. I'm happy, darling. Are you mad? Oh, is that what you're saying? Are you mad? Lose the bathroom. I thought so. And then we have crisps, obviously. I will be 45 my next birthday. Okay. Black don't crack sugar. Beautiful, darling. I start out with a beeper. Yo, I had a hot pink beeper. And I was trying to explain that to my 20-year-old daughter. And she was like, well, I don't understand the purpose of the beeper because once they beep you, how are you supposed to get back in touch with them without a cell phone? Well, honey, we used house phones. That's how we got back in touch with them. She did not understand the concept of the beeper. My daughter, my 9-year-old, she'd be asking me, Mommy, in the olden days, did you guys have a radio? The olden days. What I do to deserve that? Why she asked me that for? That's so mean. She said the olden days. I just can't. What is a cue? Ooh, wow. No, no, I don't know. What is a cue? What is a cue? I can't imagine what Q is. Remember, I was a child when I was in England. I used to have a beeper. What color was your beeper? Creative. What kind of beeper? What color did you have? Remember those beeper codes? Okay, yes. I used to know all the fresh beeper codes. Yes, I did. Actually, I used 143 forever. Still, even after, like in my other things in life. Phone back in the day. Sci-phone, PSY. What's a sci-phone back in the day? Okay, I don't know what a sci-phone is. PSY phone. What's the beeper codes? Adrian, how old are you? Adrian is a Generation X, I'm guessing, because he has no idea about what is the beeper code. Beeper codes were like you would use numbers to spell out words to say, what your message is. Or so like 143 was I love you because it was one letter, then 4 letters and 3 letters. So that was 143. Then you could spell out all kinds of words using numbers. Yep, like hello. I used to spell boobless. Just weird. I haven't seen a payphone, right? Payphones. Not even a thing. Like you're old officially. If nope. Yeah. Payphones are just not a thing anymore. I guess maybe a prepaid phone is a payphone. I don't know. Stand in queue. I don't understand. Back then they only came in black. But what is stand in queue? I'm missing. Nope. You gotta explain that one, creative. I don't have a clue, honey. Writing I love you on phone anymore. They don't have payphone. Wait, am I missing the chat? Oh, I'm 27. Oh, you just missed the beeper. the beeper generation. Gen X. Yes, you are Gen X. Yeah, I was, so I was born in 83. And it turns out I was out here calling other people millennials, but it turns out I'm a millennial. I just made the cut. So don't be talking about us. Don't be talking about millennials because I'm a millennial. And I found out that those the younger generation who know all the texting and all the gadgety, newer age stuff, those are actually Generation X. We gotta get it right. Wait, am I Generation X? I know I was. I'm one of the generations that I didn't know I was. Adrian, yes, you are a baby. Turn the beeper upside down and read it. Yes, we would make our little words in the beeper because we were so clever. Cell phones took over. I'm glad cell phones took over because that beeper business, child. And then I don't know if y'all did this, but I used to beep myself and then go and dial my number and then be with my friends and then just so my beeper could go off because wasn't nobody beeping with me. Everybody who would beep me was with me. And my mom was like, I'm not beeping you. Who you think you are? You ain't no doctor, no drug dealer. Why would I beep you? You better have your behind in at the time you're supposed to be in. She wasn't beeping me. So nobody would beep me. So I would fake it. Yep. See, I like to be enlightened, so thank you. You are welcome. It's not an American. Well, I can't say it's an American thing, but it was for the time. It was in the 90s. People used beepers. I don't think the 80s. Definitely not the 80s, but in the 90s, people used a beeper. I think doctors still use. It's just something to page you. It's just something to give you. Do you need to know what a beeper is, Adrian? Do you have no idea what it is? Just a way of someone contacting you. You hear the beep and then they leave their number and you go to a phone and then you call them. And just in case you didn't know that. A queue is a line? Huh. A line like a drawn line? A line on the phone? Not even. Okay. Queue is a line. I just started using my phone this much because of YouTube. Hello. Yes. Like hello. Y'all, I can't even front. My sister has to help me with Instagram. I done put it all out there. That's my business and that's the truth. She has to help me. I have to call her. I'm like, well, I don't know how. I think I did something. I don't want to erase this. Can you? No. So I have a sister and she's 15 years younger than me and she helps me with all that stuff. She's like that gap filler. Her and my daughter, my 20-year-old, they're the ones who, keep me connected with these young people. I know I look young, but child, I'm old. And I like being older. I like being the generation I am. I'm comfortable with that. It'd be hard to be young these days. There's so much pressure. I can't even with the flip phones. Yeah, I don't even know. Is that even a thing? I said I beeped you. Why ain't call me back? I know that's right. I beeped you. Why you ain't call me back? Okay. Remember the car phone, girl. Who? I wasn't that cool. But yes, I remember the car phone. They were so ugly. They just looked like little VCRs. VCR isn't even a thing anymore. Let me stop because I'm really showing my age. You can't even say VCR. You can't compare a car phone to a VCR because now a VCR is a dinosaur, a thing of ancient times. Even not even a DVD player. Like what is life, y'all? Wow. The car phone. That song. Creative. What song? I wish I helped with the Instagram. My sister 15 years younger than me. Your sister's 15 years younger than you too? Yep. My sister's 21. She's my bestie. Literally, like my sister's like my soulmate, y'all. We're just like this. My baby. We had a car phone. I used to have it up to my ear front when we pulled. Girl, you had a car phone. You got money. Your family had money. You had a car phone, honey. Is my sister and my daughter close? Yes, we're all fam. We are fam bam. I mean, I guess as close as, yeah, they're close. I mean, they live in separate states. So, but yes, we're all in touch. And when they're in town, we all get together. We do things together, but they're only a year apart. So they're close. Yes, this is 29. She doesn't help me with that. Okay, I'm sorry. I would let you borrow my sister, but she's mine. That's messed up. But literally, actually, my sister's the one who started my Instagram. She told me that this is something I had to do. And I was like, well, okay, I'll send you the stuff and you just make it happen. Sydney, are you her sister? Sydney, are you my sister? Yes, I have a sister and I have two brothers. I have a brother. My brother's 30. He's still in Florida. And then I have a brother here. He lives in Boston and he's 26 or 7. One of those. 25. He's young. So yes. My sister says she's the baby. She is the baby. Girl, he's there. I said he's 30. You busy. You busy. I don't need correction. You doing too much commenting anyway. You're supposed to be asking questions. Are we still doing British words or something like that? Y'all, how long have I been on? I did a whole hour on here. This is wow. I did a whole hour. Well, I wonder if I should reel it in. Okay, nice to meet you, Sydney. Any sister dazzling is sister of mine. That's so beautiful. And you have two sisters because she has a twin. By the way, creative, maybe I didn't look enough, but do you have a sister tag? Has Cindy ever shown herself on your channel? Yes, 1 hour. Thanks, Adrian. You're the timekeeper. You were the timekeeper on Zion's live last night. That's your job. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh my. One food? I'm just going to say, since it's one food, can I just say seafood? Can I just say that in general? That's one food, one type of food. I keep the time so I don't have to pay overtime. Wow. You don't have to worry about that here, Adrian. Instagram is so bootleg. I record with my camera, so I don't know how to upload to Instagram from YouTube. So I record small clips with my phone and add a clip to Instagram, just bootleg. Okay, you are preaching to the choir, honey. All that you just said, I don't even know how to do that. Like, I'll go in there and I just answer people and I'll heart things. That's what I do. I share with my sister the stuff that I want to share and in my little phrases, and she makes the rest happen. So she's basically a catfishing, y'all. That's bad. I am not supposed to be telling all my business. This is why I shouldn't be live, because you don't know. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, is anybody wondering? Nobody asked, but I can share what I'm drinking. I found a red. I had to look up a sweet red. It's not like super sweet, but I don't like super dry wines. But this one, it's quite smooth. It's nice. It's called Marcus Caceres 2014. I kind of feel like if you spend over $15 on some wine, then it has to be good. Like, who out here selling nasty wine for more than $15? Like, I figure you spend at least $20, it should be decent. So anyway, when I go into the store, it's hard for me to figure out what wine to get. Anyway, I'm missing a lot in the chat. No, I'm not. Adrian said he is not. He don't know nothing about Instagram either. I cut a clip before I upload. Am I following you, Adrian? If I'm not, I'm sorry, friend. I need to follow you. Yes, Cindy is on my family channel, Fast Film. Oh, I'm about to go. Yes, I'm about to go binge watch Fast Fam because I want to be nosy. I need to see Cindy. Like in my head, I'm like, do they look alike? Are y'all identical? I'm sure you've been asked this a million times. For identical fraternal. People always say, are you identical? Like fraternal twins aren't special. I mean, twin's a twin. I've always wanted a twin, but I swear to you all, my sister is my twin. She was just born later, okay? The other day, like literally, we have the same thoughts. The other day, this was like a few weeks ago. This was the most bizarre thing, and I'm sure creative, you probably the only ones can relate to this because I feel like we have twin empathy, you know what I'm saying? We were watching Married at First Sight, and we were just sitting there. We had gone out earlier for coffee and whatever, and we both were sitting binge watching our show, and then suddenly at the exact same time we were like, why does my stomach hurt? And then we looked at each other like, I just said that, and I just said that. But it wasn't even like we said, oh, my stomach hurts. Like we both said the exact words, why does my stomach hurt, in unison. Like, how does that happen? And then the other day, so whenever I'm cranky, my husband likes to call me Agatha. He'd be like, all right, Agatha, when I'm in a mood. So I guess he does that to make me laugh or get me out of a mood or whatever, or he just to check me, make me know that I'm being, less than great. So he likes to call me Agatha when I on my I'm good, doing right. So I was like, I'm gonna come up with a name for you. And my sister was in the car with us. Oh, I'm gonna come up with an ugly name for you. And God, for y'all, I feel bad. If you know anybody with this name, I don't mean nothing by it, but this is just what happened. I said, I'm gonna call you when you ain't acting right. I'm gonna call you Bartholomew. And my sister in the back seat was like, literally, that was the only name in my head. Like, who thinks of that? Like, how can two people think of Bartholomew of all things in life? That's some twin stuff, right? Creative. Oh, not on your channel, but on Sit in Mode. Wait. What I miss? No, she is on Sit in Mo's community post. Are we talking about Cindy? Cindy, oh wait. Okay. I don't even know. Okay, I went too far back. I love dry wine. Well, you can have all of that, honey, because I don't want all that. I don't like super sweet wine, but I don't want like crazy dry wine either. Just upload the video. Okay, she's giving tutorials to whomever needs to know how to upload a video to Instagram. So y'all, sit there. You go, Sydney, helping you out. You have to watch to see. Oh, to see if you guys are. Oh, I can't wait now. I can't wait. I like to. I love twins. It's just so special to me. I have this theory, and I think I said this to you before in a probably in a chat in a live before, but I have literally this theory about twins. I'm like, I swear every set of twins I come across, they're always like beautiful. Like there aren't really many. That is so shallow, Teresa. You got to reel that in. You can't do that. You can't say that. But let me just say what I got to say. I would say like twins are usually so beautiful. It's like God was like, you know what? I did that. I need to make another one. Like I did that. I didn't do that twice. I just, that's my thought. I've always thought that. Sydney, what you laughing at? We have the same dreams. Yes. But see, my sister's not my twin. Like she's literally like, she was born when I was 15. But we have those moments. Like how could she thought of Bartholomew? And to say at the same time, why does my stomach hurt? Like, yeah, we have those moments. Agatha. Anything about me looks like an Agatha. Agatha? I guess He's telling me I'm being ugly on the inside. That's all that means. Oh my goodness, my sister was younger and she used to get on my nerves and would keep calling my name. I told her my name was Agatha. What? Like, don't call my name. My name's Agatha. Ooh, ooh, y'all know any Agathas? That's before I forget she was on Foz Fam. Is it Foz Fam? Foz. Did y'all hear about the new applaud feature on YouTube? No, I have not. Shall you enlighten us, creative? I do not know about the applaud feature. Y'all, it's getting cold in here. Like, I had this fire on, but let's be real. I opened that window because I'm not about to sit here and bake for ambiance. But now I'm getting chilly. It's like fire and ice going on in here. You know what? I got a blanket. Let me put my blanket on because it's cold. Just my feet that are cold though. I appreciate y'all hanging with me tonight. This is a little different for me, but I know I needed to show my face and I ain't put no videos out there. You know what? While we're here, I want to just kind of put out here. You know what? Let me first see if I'm missing anything. What's with the monkey? Now I see a few twins like that. Wait a minute, creative. We're not gonna do that. Not yes. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Oh, good night, Jill. Thank you for hanging with me, honey. I appreciate you. Mwah. I'm gonna get to that oxtail video. I ain't been over there yet, but I see it. I'm getting there. You look like a Tiffany. Tiffany? That sounds expensive. I'll take a Tiffany. I look like a Tiffany? That's new. I've been told I look like a Danielle before. Okay. That's different. You leaving or you saying hello, Jill? She's leaving. Jill's been hanging with us. We used to call her Jennifer Hudson. Oh, my child, my Sydney. What time is it? It's about that time, Sid. Y'all, after Dreamgirls, there wasn't a person in this earth. This is before Jennifer Hudson was skinny. Everybody said that I look just like Jennifer Hudson. People would stop me and tell me because, I mean, at the time, I couldn't really see it, but everybody was like, you look like Effie. She was cute, but maybe because her name was Effie, I didn't want people telling me I look like Effie. It's one thing when you say I look like Jennifer Hudson, but tell me I look like Effie when she was like, oh, love me. Oh, doing all that. Oh, we used to call it, it's our pleasure hanging out here. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Y'all full of love. I appreciate it. With the applaud feature, people can applaud your video by giving you money, like a super chat, but for videos instead of live. That is wow. So this is for people who are only monetized creative? Or is this just for anybody out here who people want to just make it rain on? That ain't how you make it rain. What's wrong with me? See, I'm not hip. This is making that's it. I see you're a mod in a chat and you click on a super chat or they ask if you want to place a super chat too. Sydney's sister, you showed her the door. You got to go, sis. Oh, y'all, that is so funny. So, I do plan on getting some filming done. I'm getting out of my funk. I'm going to do something probably other than cooking. Some of the eyes on my stove does work. I'm waiting for it to get delivered next week. But it's the largest one, and I'm already wanting to do some different things with my kitchen. I really wanted gas stove, but the house came with the cooktop. So at some point I looked I'm looking to transition to a gas stove. But anyway, for the meantime, they're just going to replace my cooktop. So I can whip up some other things, do some other, maybe some baking or some, not so much cooking, more of like putting together type stuff. So, I'll be getting some more videos out soon, y'all. I have to say right now I am enjoying I'm enjoying Instagram. I'm really having fun doing like the creative food photography. So but I am looking to do some versatility on my channel. I think I said that earlier. I love all things food. I am definitely a foodie. So I do hope to maybe do an occasional mukbang. And that's going to be when I, feel like my nerves are gone so that I can actually do a mukbang without feeling, it's too strange. I mean, I know it's a very normal thing now, and I actually love to watch mukbang, but it's still a thing, when you have people that you know every day in life, I just wonder what they think. Like, oh yeah, so you're eating on camera. That's different. So, but I want to do it more of a conversation. Maybe just, some fun stuff. But yeah, and like even I'll probably do some grocery hauls. And I think someone wanted a kitchen tour. There's gonna be a lot of organization that's gotta go on before we get that done, honey. So we'll get that done. But I am looking to have some versatility on my channel. Yes, it's gonna be obviously plenty of cooking, but a lot of food related things going on. So just wanted to put that out there. Yes, bake us a rum cake. You want a rum cake? Adrian, I'm gonna have to leave that up to you, honey. So I can say I have, a couple dishes I do like. My curry chicken is quite nice. I have to say that thing, it'll last. But honestly, my husband says that the curry seafood boil that I did, anytime I make curry seafood, that's like his favorite. He's like, this is the best way that I enjoy for you to make the seafood is to curry it. So I have never made a rum cake, but I might. Since you asked for it, I'll put it on my list. See what I can cook. I can only cook with gas. Girl, you have a gas stove. I'm so envious. One time we had a windstorm and the power went out for like a few hours and I wanted a grilled cheese. I don't like a lot of cold food. So I wasn't about to try to like eat no cereal or something, I got my cast iron skillet and yes, I did. Yes, I did. Grill me a cheese up in that fireplace. I'm not playing with them. Put my power back on so I can have some hot food. I don't do cold food like that, honey. Now I'm just running my mouth. Adrian, oh, you're not a baker, Adrian? What? Oh, okay. So you leave that up to me and my cupcake aprons. That's a video idea right there. What are we talking about? What's a video idea? The salmon and mango salsa? Ooh, yes. Yes. What's a video idea? Adrian. Holla. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. My laptop said my battery is running low. Nobody told my battery to start running low. I thought it was plugged in all this time. All right. To be honest with y'all, I have been enjoying this. Oh, the grilled cheese in the fireplace. Yes, I needed to have hot food that day. I don't care whose power was out. Life goes on. So I did. I couldn't make no curry in it, but so y'all, I'm gonna stay on just for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna do an hour and a half. I thought this was gonna be a half an hour. I did not think I would be on this thing this long. So now I see how people can just like run with it and get carried away. This is great. I appreciate you all being my mods tonight. I don't think we had anybody acting up here. If I did, I didn't see it, and y'all doing y'all job. Creative, do you get tired of being a mod on everybody's live? Is it tiring? It's like you don't get, well, I guess you could still have fun, but do you feel like you're always working? Grilled cheese in the fireplace. Yes. Did you hear me? We had a windstorm here and it blew out the power. And so I had to make, I don't prefer cold food. So I decided I was going to take my cast iron skillet and I had my rubber mitt and I made a grilled cheese in my fireplace because I was not about to eat a cold sandwich. As long as Creative is here, you ain't gonna go anywhere. What? We gonna hold her hostage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I said, y'all, wait, you don't jinx yourself. We gotta make you sure you get those hours. You know what's funny, y'all? I appreciate that. I really do. I have to say, and this is the truth from my heart, I am not really on YouTube to be a YouTube star or anything. I'm just, this is something we're just doing here in my household. It's something we like to do together. We're enjoying it. Sometimes we might butt heads a little bit in the editing. Not really, but just a little bit. But this is, just kind of something that we're doing. It's not really, I don't even know what I would do if it got like carried away. I'm sure like B-Love never considered that she'd be where she is in YouTube. So I know, so if I get monetized, if I get a lot of views and things like that, that's great. I'm just doing this thing, but I am not like really, I don't feel like I'm in the hustle like that. I mean, I'm enjoying it, and where it goes is where it goes. We're gonna hold her hostage. That's funny. We're gonna make sure you get those hours. Don't jinx yourself. People just mod you because you're a real one, Creative. You know that. I see you everywhere. And I'm a mod for one person. I felt so special. Like, how did I get to be blue? So, it's always good when you got a good team. I don't mind. I'm there and here because I want to be. I appreciate that. Thank you, honey. You're a great mod. You're real, genuinely concerned. Yes, that's right. And Adrian, you started like kind of, setting me up before I even made you a mod. So I was like, oh, well, of course, Adrian has to be a mod. I'm just having fun with it. That's good. I'm glad. Like, I mean, it's all good, and I know everybody's, they're on their grind and they're trying to get it. They want it. I mean, it would be great to have, just YouTube check. Like, actually, in my head, I just think about like, what is a YouTube check? Like, I see people, who have videos like my first YouTube check, but I just can't even fathom having an actual check that says YouTube on it. Like, that would actually tickle me, only because it's like, this is a real thing out here. This is really happening. So if it happens, it happens. I am, I'm totally fine with just life, And yes, it is always rocking with us. Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. Kind words. So are you. Oh, everybody just loving and hugging and getting on everyone in here. I love that love is all up in my stream. This is so sweet. Yo, did we really kick Sydney out? Because she really, Sydney, you showed her the door and she really walked through it. Sydney tried. Oh, you know what? I need to make Kay blue. Kay, would you be a mod for me? Thank you. I'm already changing you. I be seeing some people in there. I was actually nervous about that because I was like, I don't know how to make people moderators. Like, I didn't know how to do anything. I was literally, this was trial and error. As y'all can see, my first one, I didn't even have sound. My husband's like, you always got to do a mic check, mic chicka chicka. But I was like, I don't even know how to make people moderators. What if I get some craziness? Of course, I have support. Yes. Sydney, you ain't leave. I knew you ain't really go nowhere. Okay, didn't I just? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Now you're blue, honey. Sure, thank you. Don't pressure yourself. Just have fun. Trust me, it will happen for you. I really do appreciate that because I have been putting a lot of pressure on myself. And I think I put the pressure on myself based on what other people were doing. Um, YouTube was always supposed to be just something I enjoyed. A lot of my family, now I'm hot again, y'all. This blanket got that gal, honey. That's enough. Hot. Hot, it's cold, it's everything. That's how I know when it's almost time to go. Y'all ain't keeping me here all night. I'm in the East Coast, it's midnight. But anyway, I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, I was trying, the idea that I had to keep up with everybody else was doing, but I didn't start YouTube for that. My husband, I have a lot of family who's always asking for my recipes, like always. Not just asking, but always want me to cook stuff for them all the time. I love my family, but they be just thinking that I'm their catering company. Like, oh, Teresa, can you make this? Can you do that? And everyone, I have to do, definitely, this one has to come up soon, is my potato salad. I make the old school potato salad. It's the potato salad that you want to know who made this potato salad. Where they at? That's somebody auntie. She got to be old because this potato salad is this right here. Ain't nobody after 1970 making this potato. This somebody old auntie now. So yes, I make old school potato salad. So I'm like, man, every event I'm going to, everybody want potato salad. I'm like, they act like I like peeling potatoes. Like, really? I got to get this video out here. So anyway, this was just something that my family, I'm doing this for them. I want them to be able to, have this available to them. My kids, I want them to be able to have this. So that's why I'm doing this. New here. Well, hello. Okay, let me try to pronounce my new friend. MTS Drawing Academy. Hello, I'm new here. I've just joined. Well, welcome. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. I hope you thumbs me up on your way in, honey. Enjoy the ambiance. We're live by the fire tonight. I wasn't planning to stay long, but I have a few that's kind of holding my chain. That's what happens when everyone know you can cook. I know you know, Adrian. What's your dish that everybody makes you bring to everything? What you got to bring to the cookout, Adrian? It must be some good potato salad. It's all right. It's all right. Creative, are you a cook, honey? Okay, we know you eating K Cotton. We know you know what you doing over there, sugar. We know you know. Today's food be looking so good on that chopping block. I'm like, man. I ain't I'm not cooking. Let's not get paid. Oh, Adrian. Boy, come on now. You gotta give a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. They be out here trying to work you. Like already my aunt, she had asked me, it's always like they asked it for birthday presents. Like you can't say no. My aunt's like, can you make me the seafood pasta that you had put on Instagram for your husband's birthday? So she had that last weekend for her birthday present. And then now one of my aunts is getting married and they're like, oh, we're going to be doing a family gathering. And, can you make this dish? And so can I help throw the dinner basically? So they always got to, I don't ever, one time, now I think I told y'all earlier, barbecue is my passion. That's That's my thing. It's where I get down. I do barbecue. Um, and every time my family would have a cookout, they wanted me to be on the grill, and I'd be like, y'all, why I can't show up and like, be cute and with flip flops with toes done and like a summer dress and a nice girlfriend on, and I got to be on the grill. Why my family always asked me to be on the grill? Like I want to smell smoky. So I still show up cute, but I leave smelling like a hamburger. Every cookout, every time. Cooks never think their food's good enough. That is so true. Every time I get ready to film, I'd be like, y'all, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know. What if this turns out terrible and somebody makes it and oh my God. But it's all up in here because let's be real. I know what I'm doing. Creative said I can do a little something. You can do a little something, child. I know you know. Never think their food. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. You don't get to check out. Sydney done left the chat. I love you too, boo. Night, honeys. Say you better pay. That is so true. If you say you gotta pay, they'll be like, oh, never mind. They say, don't worry about it. Solomon. Oh, I got another fam bam up in the house. What's up, Solomon? I don't know which Solomon it is. That's one of my family members. Good night. I'm hungry. Oh, I think I know which one that is. Is that my Jamaican cousin or I don't know. Is it my dad? Could be my brother. It's one of them Solomons. Good night, everyone. Thanks for supporting my sis. Bye, Sydney. You're my favorite. I never know when I'm gonna cook until I start. I always change the plan, girl. How I know I'm such a moody cook. I have to really be in the mood for something. Like there'll be videos that I'm like, I know I need to put these videos out here, but I ain't in the mood for that. Like, let's be real. We have to eat what videos we prepare. We still have to like consume it. It's not like, what you gonna do with it. So I pretty much, obviously cook what we're planning to enjoy. So, I'm a moody cook. I ain't always, sometimes you feel like it up and sometimes you don't. It's getting late, y'all. I never know. They never want to pay. Hello, what Guan? I know which cousin that. I know which family member that is. What Guan? Welcome to my live, fam. My first live. You missed it. I had a lot of people in here early. I felt so special. They just showed up. I didn't have it planned. I'm just gonna go on here and whoever show up, they'll watch a fire. If I bomb. Oh my goodness. My kids are so picky. They always talking about what they not in the mood for after I prepare. Oh my gosh. That means you're a good cook. Because when the kids start getting like they want to like make orders and stuff like that, that's because they done got spoiled. That's my family. My husband, y'all, he don't like me to tell people this, but it's the truth. He doesn't really eat leftovers. It's just not. It's not his thing. A lot of times I gotta call family and friends to come and pick up the rest of my food or drop it off because he likes fresh food. I have totally ruined him. He's ruined. Anytime to dinner. Lord, I wish I could make dinner requests as a kid. I ate whatever was hello. Like what? What? But actually, I was in charge of the dinner request when I was a kid. Like I literally was always cooking as a kid. My mom cooked, but I did a lot of cooking when I was younger. Especially going into my teenage years. But after I made that first Thanksgiving at 11, Thanksgiving was my holiday after that. Like I always made the holiday dinners. And it was good, y'all. It didn't seem like a child cooked it. It just happened. It was my calling and I answered my call that day. It happened. Girl, I got no time for those kids. for these kids. I'm telling you, these kids are rotten. It's because they be all looking on Instagram and YouTube and wanting and craving stuff that they see and they're like, Mom, I don't want no meatloaf. I want that seafood boil. My daughter has a nerve. Creator says my daughter had the nerve to ask me if I had capers for her shrimp. Oh. Well, did you deliver? Did you have capers for her scampi? Wow. I wish my child would ask me for some capers. But she might not know where they get served. Capers. Adrian said, that's a great thing when kids like variety because a lot of parents feed their kids on pizza and chicken tendon. Yeah, I mean, I see some mukbangs. People do McDonald's. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But there's something about that I literally can't palate anymore. I can't. And one time I saw a mukbang, I don't know who it was, and or maybe it was ASMR, I don't know. They had McDonald's. I think it was nuggets. Or maybe I saw it on Instagram, I don't know. But I was like, maybe I need, I started kind of getting a taste for it. Like, let me try, or maybe at least some fries. Like, because how wrong can you go with McDonald's fries? I ordered that food. I could not eat the McDonald's. It's just I can't do it. Kids are spoiled. My nephew always want me to cook pancakes and waffles and smothered potatoes, and he's 9. Woo! That's okay. That's okay. We gotta love on our babies. She had Alfredo and ate it all. I can't stand McDonald's. Right here, Adrian. I can't do nothing with that. As a matter of fact, I feel like now the only fast food I really can tolerate is Chick-fil-A. Like yesterday, or a couple days ago, I thought about a Whopper, and then I was like, Then I thought about it again, and I was like, I couldn't bring myself to do it. It's like, I don't know if it's just like my inner clock said, yep, those days are over, but I just can't. Me either. Yes, smothered potatoes. Are those like when we call? Is it like potatoes and onions? Because that's what we make, like fried potatoes and onions. Is that the same thing as smothered potatoes? I know I've seen you had it before. It's onions and peppers. I remember you saying you were gonna give your nephew a bag of potatoes in your video. Oh my goodness. Yeah, fast food. Whoa, Relte, you finished driving, honey? That was a long drive. Welcome back, darling. They making me hang in there. I was literally gonna get off after an hour and a half. I thought I did great because I was only planning on being here for 30 minutes. But apparently my moderators have hijacked me. So I am committing to, I suppose, 2 hours. This is going to be different for me. We're talking about committing to, I suppose, 2 hours. This is going to be different for me. We're talking about at McDonald's. I tried it. I just couldn't. I had literally, I don't waste money like that. I don't waste my coin, but I could not eat that. It literally, I couldn't chew it. I spit it in a napkin. That's too much information, but I couldn't. Can I fix him some lasagna? What? No, got sit down. I hear you. My daughter, she's always asking for kimchi fried rice. What little black girl? Do y'all know? Always she asks for kimchi fried rice. That's like her after school snack. Mommy, can you make some kimchi fried rice? Are you making kimchi soup? So she's literally my child. I have raised her how I was raised. She eats Korean food, and she can handle the spice. She's into it. So yeah, she puts in her requests. My husband, you know what's funny with my husband? He always craves like bachelor food because I guess because I cook hearty. I don't usually prefer to make things like tacos, taco salad. That's just, he has to literally ask for that for me to be making tacos. Like, my daughter doesn't really care for tacos. I'm not much of a fan of tacos, not my zhuzh, but he will request that. And so, I'll break out some tacos. It's hard for me to make like simple things. I'm always like probably overthinking every meal, and it's always got to be lavish and extra. Things like, can we just do like homemade burgers? So I wish I had the thought to do like simpler things more often. I remember you saying, oh, let's see, where am I? I cook my smothered potatoes with onions, bell peppers, and sausage. Ooh, child. Yes, that sounds amazing, Kay. Oh, that was Creole. You make your and with sausage. Do you use andouille sausage for like all your sausage needs? Is andouille your choice, or smoked sausage, or what? Because I love me some andouille sausage. A lot of people love biscuits and gravy, and I've never had it and never will. Oh, Adrian. That biscuits to gravy is like your ackee to your saltfish, honey. You got to have the biscuits and gravy with the sausage. Come on. Wagwan, friend. Biscuits and gravy are bomb. Like nice chunky sausages. You don't like wet things on dry things? Like you don't like your bread soggy? Well, what's the situation? Why is that unacceptable to you? I need to know this. Y'all making me hungry. Girl, you want dazzling in the kitchen. That's what we do. We hungry. That's what I do. I make people hungry, darling. I'm headed to no. What time is it where you are, Kay? I can't be going to the refrigerator. It's 12:30 at night, child. My waist is not. She said, I'm going to the refrigerator. You love tacos. You live in California. Is that why you love tacos? Or just, is that bad for me to say? Is that a stereotype? Y'all are funny. What you whipping up, Kay? I couldn't marry a man that didn't eat leftovers. I like cooking, but not like that. So, he ate leftovers when I met him. That was not his standard initially. But when you eat steak the right way, perfectly seared and in the right temperature, or you're always served chicken at its crispiest, and then all of a sudden he just became a food snob. I don't know. The next thing you know, I was like, oh, why is this food just sitting in my refrigerator? And plus, like I said, I'm a moody cook, so sometimes I'm just in a mood to make different things all the time. So probably because I always had something new going on, he probably was like, well, that's old. But I do that so I can have variety in the refrigerator. We have things to pull from, but he just keeps eating new food, and the old food just keeps getting older. So, and my daughter, she's ruined too. Don't want leftovers. My other daughter, when she's home from school, she goes in the leftovers. I'm happy for her to eat my leftovers. I appreciate it. My husband don't eat leftovers. Creative girl. Serious. Some of leftover chicken parmesan, cream spinach, and garlic mashed potatoes. Ooh, that's what's going down right now. Okay. Yes, honey. That is, girl, it's about to be lit over there. You gonna film it? Cause that's serious business. What you about to eat? Chicken parmesan and cream spinach. I love all things spinach. Now I have become obsessed with like African spinach, like Liberian spinach. They put a lot of different smoked meats in it and spices. You eat that with some rice or some fufu, y'all. I got put onto African food when I moved up here. That thing, I have to have that, like some of that spinach in my freezer at all times. Like I'll make a huge pot of it, and then I share some out, and then I make a couple containers. I freeze them. That spinach is so amazing. But I love all things spinach. I get spinach pies like from the pizza shop. I get my greens in. That's how I gain weight, eating my kids' leftovers. Oh my God. You can't throw food away. I just can't. Girl, I'd rather eat it. You can't be eating all that food. That's bad. Oh my gosh. I started having to give things away. Like sometimes my mom and my sister will come pick up food. I have a Bible group on Wednesdays. You know, they're always happy to have anything that I bring. So I try to get rid of mine. I'm trying to cook smaller. It was hard to adjust to cooking smaller after catering for so many years, you know, or just, you know, growing up with a family of five. I just cooked big and my family ate the leftovers. But just since being married and there's only three of us in the house presently, it's hard to cook small, for me at least. Make me a plate. God bless y'all cooking every day. Oh, wait. Hold up, Kate. Pump the brakes, child. I don't cook every day. I just say you don't eat leftovers. Girl, I ain't cooking no every day. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We do our takeout, and you know, my husband he'll grab a bowl of cereal in a minute. So I'm just saying he doesn't eat leftovers. But you know, I'm not. I wish I was better, but I can't. I can't be great like that. Not every day. Or sometimes I switch. Sometimes I do a big breakfast, and just means if I made a good dinner and there's leftovers, and then I just made a good breakfast, you on your own for that night. You figure it out. That's a stereotype. Your husband is spoiled. Yes, he's rotten man. I've ruined him. You know what though? Rosa says she loves leftovers. I can't lie. I'm probably spoiled too. I'm not super crazy about leftovers, but I've learned how to maintain the integrity of food. Like I know how to reheat it to where it's brand new again so that I can try it. Because somebody has to eat this food up in here. Can't just be, what we gonna do? Adrian said, I'm just messing with you. Jamaican cook every day except for Monday because they cook enough rice and peas. Rice and peas. I love saying Did I do good, Adrian? Cooking up rice and peas and stuff so they'll have leftovers for Monday. That's what I thought I was doing for many years, just cooking so I have food for the next day and the following, but then they just wasn't eating it. So why was I cooking all this food? It's a joke. It's definitely a joke. I cook easy to much food all the time. I cook easy too much food all the time. Okay, so that's my leftovers. I cooked that yesterday. I didn't even record it. I was busy. I was so busy around the house. I ate what the kids didn't eat off their plates. I hear that, child. But we eat a lot of canned foods and vegetables during the week in Jamaica. Really? Canned foods like what? Canned foods like what? Tuna, salmon, beans. What kind of canned foods y'all eat during the week? Do people do you feel like a lot of people eat out in Jamaica still, like fast food? Sometimes you gotta enjoy that food without the camera. That is the truth. I be wondering. Somebody made a good point. I think it was Mukbang My Way. Yeah, she had made it a point in her video to say that she was eating her leftovers, but she made it the day before and decided to enjoy it with her family. And she was saying how a lot of people don't realize that a lot of mukbangers don't get to, they don't enjoy their meals with their families often because they're trying to create content. So I think it's so important to remember that, to have those moments. So I hear you. I hear you. Just enjoy your food without the camera. Everybody don't have to see everything. I don't like canned food. I prefer fresh. Corned beef, sardines, mackerel, and etc. Oh, okay. I especially during this season with St. Patty's Day coming up, St. Patrick's Day, a lot of corned beef is on sale in the stores. And so I buy a bunch of corned beef because I like to make homemade corned beef hash. Like there's nothing like a homemade. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind eating some canned corned beef every now and then, but truly homemade corned beef hash. It's everything. It's everything. I'm not much of a breakfast person at all. So every time when I go out, I'm like when we go for breakfast, that's my husband's favorite meal. My daughter loves breakfast. Actually, a lot of my family loves breakfast. So I'm always looking for like the most foodie thing, like dinnery type thing at the breakfast tables. A lot of times I always choose corned beef. And I love when I go to a place that has real corned beef hash. They'll cook chicken and other stuff during the week, but that's the tired and quick option. Hi, Shantae. Welcome to my live. Shake it up with Shantae Cooking. Hello, darling. Welcome. This is my very first live, and I'm just hanging in here, honey, trying to, I have some ambiance going for the quiet moments, but I don't think I've had much quiet moments. They've been keeping me running my mouth. I'm going on 2 hours here. I thought I was going to be on for 30 minutes, but I had such good, a lot of good visitors and wonderful channels in here that I was like, oh, I can just stay on, and things were going fluidly. I was getting a lot of great questions. So now we're just talking about foods that we eat throughout the week, and whether or not leftovers are an option. Because some folks, it's not a thing. And not every meal. They'll cook chicken. Oh, okay. So welcome. So Shanta, so you have a cooking channel also? Is it Shantae? Shantae. Is she with us? Some canned corned beef and steamed white rice. Yes. So when I went to Jamaica for my birthday last year, I had on the last day there, I was kind of mad because we actually had great food at our resort. And there were a lot of options every morning. But the very last day we were there, they had what they call saltfish rundown or run on, maybe the saltfish rundown. I'm sure you can correct me, Adrian. But that thing was amazing. I think it has with coconut milk, saltfish, and so forth. Like, please enlighten me. What's the name of that? Is it rundown? Run on? It was so good. So good. Jamaican food is definitely one of, honey, near and dear to my heart. Best food. Shaking it with Shantae, cooking. Said, girl, I did one live, my very first one, and I was so scared. I have not done another one since. Shantae, oh, poor thing. Couldn't have been that bad. You said you were so scared. Oh my goodness. I mean, I had planned to do this originally on Sunday, so it took me all week to get to this point. But I can honestly say, I mean, I feel comfortable. I feel like the support that I have in here are familiar people that I've seen many times. I watch their videos, so I just feel very personable with them. So it's just good to know, it's good to have a good support system and people you can ask questions. Like when I first came on, like I didn't even have a microphone. Like it wasn't even, I was muted. And people still showed up, and I had to start it over, and everybody still showed up. So I understand it takes a lot of nerve to get in front of this camera, in front of the whole world. We're talking about the world. Like everybody may not always tune in, but once it's out there, and the entire world. I'm probably not helping, huh? But do it again. Keep doing it until you get comfortable, Shantae. Don't be scared, honey. Don't be scared. Yes, I cook on the channel. Okay, I'll have to check you out, honey. What's do you have a specific type of cuisine that you focus on, or you just do it all? Yes, rundown. Yes, that saltfish rundown. That was like, see, I was so mad because we were there for like 5 days. They served it on the last day, and I'm like, what is this madness? It was so good. So I definitely do you have a recipe for that, Adrian? Because I'm interested, honey. I wish I could leave off the resort, live off the resort and get that real food. Leave off the resort. So having good food was that was like so necessary when we were looking at reviews and stuff for our resort. So my husband's coworker had actually been to that resort, he and his wife, before we went. And he had already told us how great the food was. We stayed at the Grand Palladium, Lady Hamilton, and I can definitely say, the food was very, very good. We did eat off the resort at a jerk, a guy on the road who served jerk chicken, and I had some of the sweetest mango that exists in life. I bought from a Rasta on the beach. So Jamaica's food is, oh, yes. All right. What else we got here? Do you like Indian dazzling? You know what? I have some Indian cooking channels that I watch, but I cannot say I feel like I've only had it one time, and I don't necessarily think that it was the best um depiction. I don't feel like it shines. Like, even if I've never had a certain food, like, you can tell when it's prepared well, and I just don't think that it was prepared well. And I haven't set myself up the opportunity to do it again. My husband's not really interested in Indian food, just from his travels and whatever. He's like, yeah, he likes Jamaican curry. He ain't trying to. So I need someone to do that food adventure with me. I have not had much Indian food, I must say. I was surprised when I saw the dazzling live notification, but we're glad you came on. Thank you, y'all. The love, the love. Thank you so much, Shantae. I'm trying, honey. I'm having fun though. I can say that. I'm a talker, so I guess that really helps. I don't know. Are you shy or, um, but I guess if you're talking about a topic that you're familiar with, and I know food, then it helps. You stayed there. Oh, you stayed at the Grand Palladium. Did you like the food? And I'm gonna tell you, next time I go to there, go to Jamaica or anywhere for that matter, and it says that it's adult only resort, I don't even make sure it's an adult only resort. Like, not that the kids bothered me, but I paid for the adults only. But literally, we were all intermingled, like, at any given time throughout the day. The only thing that was adults only is basically the side that we stayed on in our rooms, and then they had a adult only beach, but it was like man made, and literally it was not. It was kind of tacky. So the hotel itself was awesome, beautiful resort. Um, but I wouldn't pay the extra money for adults only, and it wasn't really. I ain't got a recipe for that because I don't love it. I don't eat it much or care to learn how to make it. That's so funny that you say that, because my cousin, also, who's Jamaican, he's not a fan either. So is it just gonna, just people who visit? Are we the only ones that like it? Oh, so we got the finest mangoes. Yes, I attest to that. That those mangoes that are growing on Jamaican soil is the best I've ever. It's the sweetest. Like, literally, one of the Rasta who sold it to us, he was like, I'm gonna give you this one because this other one is gonna be too sweet for you. I'm like, who ever heard of a too sweet mango? Like, he said, you ain't used to it. It's too sweet. So, but it was the most beautiful succulent fruit ever. I'm from the South, so you're getting fat from. Yes, honey. I got to check out Shake It Up with Shantae. She said you getting fat on her channel. Nothing wrong with a little fluff. What creative? OMG. Yes, the food was good. Heck, I'm trying to remember where we stayed last year. Creative. So y'all, we booked an adult only resort. It was a swingers. What? A swingers resort? We got out fast. Everyone was bucket creative. Now you trying to tell me you ain't know that you booked the swingers resort? You ain't read the reviews? Come on now. That is oh my gosh. Yeah, oh that would oof. Girl. Yeah, where was that? As a matter, oh, in Jamaica. What was? Please tell us the name because we did say we want to try a different place next time, even though we liked our experience. But I'm not here for the swinging. It was something there for swingers. I forgot the name of the event. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm all set. I'm all set with the swinging resorts. Y'all, I think my cold is trying to really come on like all the way. Like all the way, all the way. Because my nose is just getting like and it's about that time. I have I have done what was required of me. I stayed past 2 hours. And I'm so happy I did this. Um I'm gonna y'all we should go check out Shantae's channel. I'm gonna check you out after we hang up as I lay in bed and before I pass out. Um I am going to end this. I do appreciate all of you, my loves. Thank you for coming in and thank you so much, Kay. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to do this more. Can't say for this long, but I will do it more. I want to do it later because I needed my daughter to be sleeping because she will definitely find a reason to come and get up all in my space. So I appreciate y'all, and it's going on 1 a.m. over here. My husband probably like if this woman don't come get in the bed so I can fall asleep. He said he can't sleep without me. But anyway, TMI. But thank you so much. I appreciate all of you all. Much love. I will see y'all around in these YouTube streets. How everybody always says. Shantae, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna come check you out. Y'all have a beautiful night. Thank you. Thank you for making me do this and pushing me. Creative, you really pushed me. So I appreciate it, y'all. Have a good night. One next week. We'll see. I'll do my best. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. Stay dazzling.